Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here, I am Kiden Margaret. Here I talk about life challenges, learning, positivity and growth. Today's video is about the danger of comparing ourselves to others. My goodness, this topic is something that has been in my heart for just a long time, and I am so grateful that today I'm talking about it. And guys, we really need to discuss about this topic because people do compare, themselves a lot with others. Sometimes they say it as a joke, like comparing themselves, and we thought that it is a joke, but really people do mean what they are saying. Even behind the scene, people do compare themselves, and I feel like this topic has to be discussed. Comparing ourselves to other people is just a big issue, guys. We compare ourselves a lot. We might not show it, but behind the scene, we do when we are with our friends or colleagues or wherever, whether at workplace, we compare ourselves to our friends in terms of how we look, in terms of how we dress, in terms of our accomplishment, in terms of how smart the other person is, whether how clear they are in their communication. I myself used to compare myself a lot to my friends in my high school. I admire the way how my friends express themselves, because when I'm in group of people, I always find myself to be quiet. I don't really talk much, and also I don't talk really clear as my friends, and I admire them a lot. I feel like I should talk like them, and I really hate the way how I was just quiet. And I also compare myself with the way how my friends are in terms of how the best hair they have. I would admire their hair. I feel like I should have their hair, I should have a hair like them. And of course those things come with unhappiness. I was not happy with myself, and these are the issues we are having, guys. We compare ourselves a lot with our friends and other people, and one of the things that can really push us in that comparison is social media, the Facebook, I don't know about Twitter because I don't have Twitter, but Instagram. Guys, if you go to those places, most of the things that you see are positive. People post the best life they are having, the best car they are driving, the best house that they live in, the best look, what they are putting in, how healthy they are, their traveling journey. They probably are traveling to another state or to another country. They post the best, they post the blessing that God has given them, whether it is the blessing of child, the blessing of pregnancy. Everything seems to be so positive, guys. And if you're going through your struggle where things are not well, and you go to this Facebook and to this Instagram, seeing all these images, and you begin to wonder, why my life is like this. People's lives seem to be so great. People seem to do well in their life. They are just flourishing, and that will put you into unhappiness spot. But what I just need to tell is that people are less likely, people are less to post of their sadness, their unhappy moment, their emotion, their struggle. They're less to post that. You find that they post their good moment. Have you ever heard of somebody who you just known posting the good time of them, smiling, putting their best pictures, putting their best smile, and then you heard that that person have taken their life. That happened even a lot with celebrities. They have their life in a public figure. Their life are so glamorous. They're out there, they are doing things, but in the next, minute, in the next month, you heard that this person have committed suicide. So people are less to post their bad side, guys. There is really nothing that life is just smooth. What we see in social media, it is not as the real life. One thing we need to understand is that people can fake their life. Some people might post the best car of them on Facebook, but we might not know that that car does not belong to them. Probably that car have been borrowed from colleagues or family members, just to drive for that day, and then they take picture with it and then put it on Facebook. If the car is theirs, probably they have not even finished the mortgage towards that car. It could be they might be, still paying money into bank to finish off their car. Some, you must see a best house in the media, whether on Facebook, whether in Instagram, and probably the car the house that been posted has not been finished off. That person probably has borrowed a mortgage from bank, and that person is in so much stress. Some of them even might be working multiple jobs in order to finish off that mortgage. They are not able to sleep well. They are not able to have, a wonderful rest, to eat, or even have a good time with their family members. They are in a lot of stress in order to finish whatever they have shown on media. But you, who is in your little house, you're eating well, you have no much stress, you're connecting with your family members. So you have to be careful on, whatever you say, because you don't know the situation you don't know the situation out there. So really do not stress yourself up with what you see on media that you do not know the detail about. Some people, post the best relationship of them on, media, how romantic they are, and your relationship probably is not doing well, and you're not killing yourself wishing your relationship is like that. But also, as I mentioned, people do fake their life. You don't know how those people are really in their real life. You don't know how they are in their house. You don't know the burning fire they are in. People can fake anything. They can, just for the sake of people to see the good image, they can pretend as they are in a best relationship ever. So please, again, learn to appreciate wherever you are. Learn to appreciate what you have. Do not be deceived by what you see out there that you do not know detail about. As I said, that I used to admire my friends about how effective they communicate, how they are so talkative, and I was quiet, and I'm still quiet when I'm in a group of people. I don't really talk much, and I feel I feel like I'm just a boring person, so I used to admire, like, I if I could talk like my friends. And as I mentioned about how I used to admire also the hair, but over time I learned that, less talking come with blessing, because when you talk too much, you find yourself uttering words that you shouldn't be talking, secrets that you shouldn't be saying out for the sake of talking. And sometimes even you do that because you want to impress your friends, you want to impress the people you're with. So you end up talking too much, and even your words that sometimes come out of your mouth can be offensive. It might offend somebody. So I realized that mindless talking actually is a blessing. As it is written in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, that even fools are thought wise if they keep silent, and discerning if they hold their tongue. So when I read this verse, I'm like, So there is actually nothing wrong with my less talking, although some might view me as a boring one, but I'm actually not a boring, I might be a boring to others, but actually it is a good thing that, I happen not to talk too much. Imagine if all of us talk too much in this world. My goodness, I'm telling you, the world will be in chaos. Everything that has, every secret will be out there. Everything will be spoken out. But it is the beauty of God's creation. He put us like that. Some are talkative, some are silent, some don't talk too much, some are comedians. So it is beautiful. And I also come to learn that, there is nothing wrong with my hair. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my hair. As an African girl, we struggle how to look after our hair. We do not know really. And that time, I didn't know how to walk around with my hair, how to look after my hair. But now, as I have gained knowledge on how to look after my hair, and there's also a lot of tutorials on website on how to look after African natural hair. Now I have gained that knowledge. I know how to look after my hair. Looking after my hair, I realized that actually there is nothing wrong with my hair. My hair is beautiful, just as other hair. The difference is I have curly hair. My hair does not look exactly like how I used to admire my friends, but my hair is beautiful. There is absolutely nothing wrong. As the Bible said, that we are wonderfully and fearfully made. So I come to appreciate what I have. And that we need to appreciate. And the other thing I need to touch on is, so deceived by the outside look. When we look at somebody looking so wonderfully, we want to be like them, but the thing is, we also don't know, what the other person is struggling. Some people might look good from outside, but internally they are battling with a lot. They are battling with health problem. They are not well. So we need to appreciate who we are. We need to learn to appreciate who we are. Some want to be tall, but you don't know the struggle of tall person. You want to be short, you don't know the struggle of short person. A tall person might be struggling to bend down. A short person might be struggling to reach up to get whatever he wants or whatever she wants. So we need to appreciate what we have, guys. We need to be content. What we need to understand is that we can become anything we want to be in life, but we can't be everything. We are all created different. Some people are tall, as I mentioned before. Some are short. Some have long hair. Some have curly hair. Some have brown hair. Some have dark hair. Some are slim. Some have a little bit of body, or some are big. And that is the beauty of God's creation. We can be everything. As we see around, some of course are fair in skin, some are dark and brown, and we are all beautiful. And again, when it comes for accomplishment, again, we can accomplish things in the same time. If somebody is progressing in life, or somebody is buying something, your time will come. We will not, we are not like a twins who need to be all ahead, because that is how life is. Colleagues or your friend is progressing, your own time will come. If your colleague is, or friend is getting married, again, we can't get married at the same time. Appreciate that. celebrate what that person is accomplishing or what that person is in, and your own time will come. If your friend have gotten a job or whatever, appreciate it, celebrate it, and your own also will come, and though comparing ourselves help us or can motivate us to work so hard to be able to achieve what we want, but in most time comparing ourselves can lead to something that is not really pleasant. Most studies indicate that the people who are comparing themselves a lot to others are the unhappy people in life. They are not happy. They struggle with self-esteem. They are depressed in life because they are not happy with their life. They want to be everything. They want to have the look. They want to have pretty much everything what others are having. And they also struggle with jealousy. And that is very bad, guys. Because of course, when we are not happy with ourselves and what we have, and we want to be with like somebody else, it depends on how that jealousy is. It can push you to do things that are not good. It can push you to do a wicked things. I don't know what would that be, in order for you to bring the other person down, in order for you to bring your friend down, because you're not happy with what your friend is having. You're not happy with the appearance of your friend, the accomplishments. So that can lead you to bring that person down, just because you're not happy with them. And also comparison can lead also to envy. We become envious of people, and that is not good, guys. That is not good. And now really one of the things that we need to discuss is the root cause of comparison. What is it? And the simplest answer I can give is insecurity. We are insecure of ourselves. As I mentioned before, appreciation, we don't appreciate what we have. And the most valuable thing that we need to appreciate in life is, the fact that we are breathing, the fact that we are alive. And that is the most valuable thing that we need to worry about, because, life, we can buy life with any treasure. Whether it's million or what, we cannot afford to buy life. The fact that, we breathe, the fact that our organs operate and we are not even in control of, the fact that we are moving, the fact that we sleep, the fact that we eat, these things are things that we cannot buy with money. And all of God has given all of us equally. He has given us life. And we should be appreciative. We should thank God for that. Of course, life is unfair. Some people are struggling with this thing that, some of us have, as I was talking about how I was not appreciative of my hair. And there's people out there who don't even have, at least have little, but there's people who don't even have. There's people who don't even sleep well. There's people who are really in a serious situation where they're not able to sleep well. They're not able to walk, but we have that, we have that. So we need to appreciate God for that. The most important thing in life I have learned is that to be better than anybody else is to be yourself. There is beauty of being ourselves, loving, appreciating ourselves, and loving who we are created, how we look. That come with a true fulfillment of happiness, because you're not worried on how to look like someone else. You're not worried on dressing like somebody else. You're not worrying of appearing like anybody, or the way how they talk, how they work. You're not worrying about that, but you appreciate who you are, how you look, and that is so beautiful. I have also come to learn that we are special in our own ways. We are unique, and that is the spirit that we all need to carry. We need to understand that we are special. We are all special in our own ways, and that's why we are created unique, so that we can be special. And even if you can see twins who look exactly the same, you will notice that they are unique. They are not exactly the same. They are just special in their ways. So that is what I have come to learn in life. And I also come to learn that there is nobody like you. There is nobody like me. And I was also come to learn, in life, that we need to be content. Content comes with true happiness, because when we are not content, we will always be, unhappy, because, of course, we want to have everything which other people have. We need to look like how other people look, and it is impossible for us to have everything in life, or even to look, perfect. No matter what, we will always have something that is missing. So the remark that I will give here in this video is that it is important to worry about what is inside us than what is outside us. We need to worry about our peace of mind. We need to worry about our joy that comes within us, our health, because it might look glamorous, as I mentioned before, but for other people they might look glamorous, but they are battling with a lot internally. You might have everything that you want in life, but you don't have that peace of mind, you don't have that joy, you don't have that happiness. So that is one of the thing that we need to worry about, what is in us than what is outside. And the other remark I will give is that comparison, or comparing ourselves to others, will always lead to, unhappiness, depression, low self-esteem, jealousy, and envy. So really there is nothing good about it. I have also, the other remark I will give is that we can become what we want in life, but we cannot be everything. So that is what I will leave for now. If you love this video and blessed with the message I have just given across, please like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to share with others, so that they can also be blessed by this video. So for now, I say bye.